Hey, I'm Tom Callos.
And I'm Ernie Reyes Jr.
And we're here in Denver, Colorado at Dave Kovar's Promac event. And we don't get to see each other very often.
No, I haven't seen you in years.
Last time was in LA. We've known each other for what?
30, 40 years?
Yeah.
Well, at least 40 years.
40 years, yeah. And I got to work on some of your projects. Surf Ninjas was, I think, the last one I worked on. And I had so much fun. I remember, I got to tell you the story. I'm sitting with Rob Schneider around the table, and I didn't recognize him. I didn't know who he was. And so I said, "What are you here, doing stunts?" And he looks at me like, "No, man, I'm an actor." I'm like, "I don't know who you are." And then later I realized, I was like, "I'm so stupid." But anyway, good times, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
What are you working on now?
You know, I've committed myself to promoting health, fitness, and martial arts to the inner cities and the ghettos around the world.
Yeah.
That's really kind of my focus of attention right now. I feel like I can make an impact in the community, and I know martial arts schools, no one really goes, "Hey, let me go open the martial arts school in the inner city," where no one can pay tuition, but those kids need those life skills. Those kids need martial arts maybe more than anybody. And I really truly believe that no matter where you're born, what you're born into, you see stories of people, making a life for themselves. What's the difference? What's the main difference between those people and the people that don't make it out of the environments that they're born into? Is, what's going on in their mind? What are they telling themselves? What life skills do they have? What tools do they have to even navigate their self out of that situation? And I believe martial arts can help them. So I'm committing my life to promoting health, fitness, wellness, martial arts. Drink water instead of drinking Kool-Aid.
Right.
So simple things. You're not going to succeed in life without the basic things that you learn in martial arts, like focus, discipline. If you can't do that, it's impossible, especially if you're born into an environment where you have these kind of social, political, financial challenges that are working against you.
Barriers, right?
Yeah, it's like, how do you overcome that?
Well, I have to interject something. Some of you may know Ernie as the actor, right? But his father was our teacher. And so this is where he was pointing us, right? And so the martial arts end of Ernie Reyes Jr. and the work of his father and our organization has been, we're seeing it manifest now in giving back to the community, and that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I really believe that, as I move forward in life, due to just life experiences and creating my own success formulas, part of that senior in priority is the giving back part. We all think, set the goal. Okay, what I want and need, and for me. And it's like, okay, but what's the second part of the sentence?
That's right. It's
what
not
are you
about
going to give
man.
back in order to get what your goal is? And if you don't have that in part of your formula, then you're going to have a tough time. And so these are the kinds of things that, kids need to, and I say kids, it's like, I'm 50 years old now, so kids is anybody younger than me. People need this information, and like I said, martial arts school owners are not popping up in the inner cities and ghettos of the world, but it's a huge,
there's a need for it, right?
Huge need for that.
I got to tell you, too, you'll always be a kid to me. When we used to do demos, we'd stay up so late or go to tournaments that I would often have to pull Ernie's head out of this food. He'd snot off his food, at the table. But it's good, man. Good to see you.
Yeah,
and
thank
good
you.
for the
I
work you're
appreciate
doing.
it. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. We're out of here from Denver.